Good morning and welcome to your Vinyasa. My name is Pele. So this morning we're going to work on flowing with our Vinyasa this morning. So bringing awareness today, we are shifting over to level 2. So as you move today, see if you can find that gratitude of moving into a place where you can feel comfortable, move to a space that you can find peace and stillness. So we're going to begin with just warming up. So come to child's pose, bring your big toes to touch and bring your upper body forward. Widen your hands out and allow your hips to drop back onto your heels. Allowing your full head to bring over to the mat. And maybe widen your arms out to allow your shoulders to relax down towards the earth. And begin to acknowledge your breath by bringing your inhale and find it lengthen. And exhale, drop into that space. Creating that flow of your breath, of your inhale and exhale as you find the space and drop into it. Become aware of your whole body now. Allowing your body to send the message towards your brain to move instead of our brain, of our head using it to move our body this morning. So sensing every area of your body that maybe need to have a little bit of a move or maybe a little bit of stillness. Taking your inhale through your nose. And observe what happened when you inhaled in this position. And take 2 more here. Settling your body in to begin your practice this morning. So take a full inhale, come up into your fingertips and walk your hands over to the left side. Feeling here that expand on the right side body. Allowing your head to just rest between your arms. Bringing your right hips back towards your heels. And slowly from here, using your inhale to come back to center and all the way over to the right side. Same thing here. It may be this side here is slightly a bit different. And finding pressing the mat away from you and sinking your hip back. Feel the expand and open out here into your left lung. And slowly coming back to center. And make your way to tabletop. Stacking your shoulders right over your wrists and hips right over your knees. We're going to just start to move from forward and back and side to side. And maybe you're just woken up or you're just joining in. So just find that movement of your body to warm up before we put bearing weight onto our arms and wrists. And just make that movement a bit wider. Let the head move with it. And your breath. And reverse. And really feel it in here to your joints. And slowly coming back to neutral, take your right foot out to the outside of your right wrist. And from here, you're going to draw a circle into your hips. And really feeling into your hips and maybe walk your hands forward and making your circle a bit bigger. And then reverse. And slowly walk your foot back towards your mat, toes pointing forward, and walk your hands back. So sinking back onto your left hip and allowing the right leg to straight. So you can use your fingertips to support. You don't have to take if it's too much weight coming back. And pause here. And slowly rock forward, slightly right foot back, replace the other side with the left, and we're going to draw the circle. So really moving in here to your ankle, your hips, and maybe walking it forward if it's suitable for you this morning. And then reverse. And slowly walking your foot back towards your mat and sink your hip back. And maybe you can come forward and pause here. And slowly coming forward and slightly left foot back. And from here, you're going to drive your right knee forward and over your left knee, sink your hip back. So we're going to just start to move this. Extend it back and lift it up. Coming forward and sink back. Extend it back. 2 more. And lower it down over the other side, same thing. So draw it forward, sink back, and lift it up. Last one. And lower your foot down. And from here, you're going to take a full inhale, float your right arm forward, and make your left foot out. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and bring it back. Bend your left knee and grab your ankle from behind. Take a full inhale, kick back into your hand and kick up. Pause here for 1, for 2, and for 3. Release. Over the other side, float your left arm forward. Take your right leg out. Hold here for 1, 2, and 3. Send it back. Bend your right knee and grab your ankle. Press the middle way with your right hand and kick back onto your left hand. Chest forward, or otherwise you can turn your gaze over, open up to your left shoulder. And slowly release. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up to find downward facing dog. Just walking out a dog here, left and right. And from here, you're gonna float your right leg up and step it to the outside of your right wrist. Come up with your fingertips, find halfway lift. Step your left foot out and find Malasana. Pause here with your inhale and exhale. Inhale, float, lift your hips up. And exhale, step back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower your knees down. Bring it down halfway or all the way to the mat. Scoot through to cobra or upward facing dog with knees on the mat to downward facing dog. Left leg left with your inhale. Step it to the outside of your left. Come up with your fingertips, find halfway lift. Step out to find Malasana. Inhale, find the lift here. And exhale. Inhale, lift your hips. And exhale here. Inhale to halfway. Step back to plank. Inhale in plank. Drop your knees down. Come down halfway. Scoot through to upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Right leg lift, inhale. Step it to the outside. Halfway lift with your inhale. Step up to Malasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, float your hips up. Exhale, bow your head. Inhale to halfway. Step back to plank with your exhale. Inhale in plank. Exhale, low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lift with your inhale. Step it to the outside. Halfway lift with your inhale. Step up to Malasana with your exhale. Find the lift with your inhale and exhale here. Inhale, lift your hips high. Exhale, bow your head. Halfway with your inhale. Step back to plank with your exhale. Inhale in plank. Exhale, load your chaturanga, one knees down. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Soften your knees. Look forward. Step, walk, or float the halfway lift. Release with your exhale. Tadasana with your inhale, come all the way up. Reach up towards the sky. Bring your palms to heart center and pause. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway. Exhale to plank. Inhale in plank. Downward facing dog with your exhale. Pause here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Right leg lift, inhale. Bend your knee and open up with your exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, drop your right foot down to the mat, setting up for your wild thing. Inhale. Lift that left hip up and just float your arm forward. Inhale here. And exhale, lower your right hand down. Float your right leg up with your inhale. Step it through with your exhale. Halfway lift with your inhale. Drop your left heel down with your exhale. Inhale to find warrior 1. Exhale, sink into your hips. Inhale here. Exhale, interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Full inhale. And over to humble warrior with your exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale to halfway, picking up the back heel. As exhale, bow your head. Inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, low. Inhale to upward facing dog, knees down, knees up, to downward facing dog. Left leg lift, inhale. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale here. Drop into wild thing with your exhale. Lift with your inhale. Hold with your exhale. Inhale here again. Lower your left hand down with your exhale. Float your left leg up with your inhale. Step it through with your exhale. Halfway lift with your inhale. Right foot drop down. Inhale to warrior 1. And exhale, hold. Inhale here again. And bring your hands down. Interlace all 10 fingers. Full inhale again. And over with your exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale again. Release your hands, frame your front foot with your exhale. Straighten your front leg with your inhale. Bow your head with your exhale. The back heels lift. Inhale here. And exhale. Bend your front knee with your inhale. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale in plank. Lower to chaturanga with your exhale. Upward facing dog with your inhale. To downward facing dog with your exhale. Soften your knees. Look forward, step, walk, or float to the front of your mat. Halfway lift with your inhale, flat back. Lowered with your exhale, bow. Tadasana with your inhale, come all the way up. And the loose all 10 fingers, turn the palm of your hands up towards the sky. Take a full inhale here. Expand and lengthen. As you exhale, bring it over to the right side. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the left. Feeling the expand here on your right side body. Inhale back to center. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhale. And step back to plank with your exhale. Inhale in plank to downward facing dog with your exhale. Pause here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Take a full inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Here's your modification. You can drop your knees down to the mat and still bring your hips forward. And send back to downward facing dog. Right leg left, inhale. Flex your toes, bend your knees and open up your hip for your exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, drop down to wild thing. Float your arms up as you lift your hips up. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale, lower your right hand down. Float your right leg up with your inhale. Draw your right knee over to your right shoulder with your exhale. Inhale back. Over to the left. Inhale back. Hand towards center. Step and replace. Halfway lift with your inhale. Drop your left heel down with your exhale. Warrior 1 with your inhale. Pause here in warrior 1 with your exhale. Inhale here again. Exhale, interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Take a full inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, over to humble warrior. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale again. Release your hands, frame your front foot with your exhale. Straighten your front leg. Pick up the back heel. Take a full inhale, chest forward. As you exhale, bend your elbows out and bow your head towards the shin. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, bend the front knee, come forward. Exhale, step to plank. Inhale and plank. Slightly come forward, find your chaturanga. Upward facing dog with your inhale. To downward facing dog with your exhale. Left leg, left inhale. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale here. Drop the wild thing with your exhale. Lift with your inhale. Allow that exhale. Inhale again, lift your left arm up. Exhale, lower down. Left leg lift with your inhale. Drive it over to your left shoulder with your exhale. Inhale back. Over to the right. Inhale back. Towards center. Step and replace. Halfway lift with your inhale. Drop the right heel down with your exhale. Float your arms up with your inhale to warrior 1. Sink your hips with your exhale. Inhale here again. Lower your hands down with your exhale. Interlace all 10 fingers. Full inhale, find the lift of your chest. Lead with your heart, come forward. And find humble warrior. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Release your hands with your exhale. Inhale to halfway, straighten the front leg, back heel lift. Exhale, bow your head towards your shin. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, come forward. Float back to plank with your exhale. Find your inhale in plank. Chaturanga with your exhale. Lift with your inhale. To downward facing dog with your exhale. Breathe here for 2. And for 1. Soften your knees, look forward, step, walk or float to the front of your mat. Halfway lift with your inhale. Release with your exhale. Tadasana with your inhale, come all the way up. Interlace all 10 fingers, turn the palm of your hands up towards the sky. Take a full inhale here. Bring it over to the right with your exhale. Inhale back to center and over to the left. Inhale back to center and reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Take a full inhale here. You're going to find a back bend. Bringing your hips forward, chest lift, and guide your fingertips back. Root your feet down towards the mat. Nice. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower to forward fold. Inhale to halfway. And exhale, release. Bring your big toes to touch. Bring your fingertips beside your feet. So inhale, find a halfway lift first. As you exhale, drop your hips down. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, sink your hips back. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale again. Forward fold with your exhale. Halfway with your inhale. Step back to plank with your exhale. Inhale here. Downward facing dog with your exhale. Inhale, roll forward to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Float your right leg up with your inhale. And bend your knee with your exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, drive your right knee over to your right shoulder. Inhale back. And over to the left. This time you can slide the right foot through to find rock star or fallen angel. And drop the back foot down. Full inhale, lift your hips up and open up. Exhale here. Inhale again. And exhale, lower your left hand down. Slide your right foot back. Inhale, float it back. Inhale here. Bend your knee. And open up. Inhale again. As you exhale, draw your knee towards your chest. Hold here for 1. For 2, step and replace. Halfway lift with your inhale. And exhale, hold. Inhale, come all the way out to crescent lunge. And exhale, sink to your hip. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale again. Palms to heart center with your exhale. Find the length with your inhale. Back leg is straight. And twist over with your exhale. So find that inhale first. Then you twist with your exhale. Take another full inhale again. And find the twist. Return back with your inhale to center. And exhale, hold here. Inhale, float your arms up. And exhale, warrior 2. Float the right heel up. And pause here with your inhale. And exhale. Inhale to reverse. And exhale to hold. Inhale again. And find side ankle pose. You can leave your right heel up or drop it down. Float your left arm forward. You can reach your right fingertips down, or you can hold on top of here. If bind is in your practice this morning, go for it. And reach forward with the left fingertips. Driving the outer arch of your back foot down towards the mat. Lifting the inner arch of your back foot. Hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale to warrior 2. And exhale in warrior 2. Straighten the front leg with your inhale. Lengthen forward. And lower right hand down to Trikonasana. Open up the chest towards the side. And maybe taking your gaze up towards your left fingertips. Inhale, lengthen up. And reach down with your right hand down. Inhale again. And exhale to warrior 2. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your feet in. And from here, you're going to draw your elbows forward and hinge from your hip. Take a full inhale, create the space, lengthen, and exhale, come forward, drawing your elbows back and allow your head to drop down. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Press the knuckles away and bring your arms forward above your head. Remember, you don't have to have a wider stance. You can bring your stance nearer and always soft knees. Really press down to the outer edge of your back foot, lifting the inner arch. Press down to the ball of the mount of your big toes. And just let your head go. Bringing your chest, belly between your legs. And slowly releasing your hands. Walk your hands slightly forward, stacking your shoulders right over your wrist. Bring your left hand to the middle of your mat, and then float the right arm up to find a twist. Lower your right hand down with your exhale. Float your left arm up with your inhale. Inhale here again. And exhale, lower your left hand down. And from here, you're going to walk your hands and grab onto your ankle or the heels. Or otherwise, you can just grab behind your calves. So we're going to take a halfway lift first. And then as you exhale, find that drawing your elbows out and bringing your chest between your legs without moving the head. Just allow your chest, belly to come between your legs. And hold here. Lifting your hips high, pressing down to your feet, and bring some weight forward. And slowly release. And from here, you're going to heel toes your feet, turning your toes out, the right toes out. And then from here, come all the way up to warrior two. Inhale here to reverse. And exhale, warrior two. Float your left arm forward to find crescent lunge. And exhale, palms to heart center. Take a full inhale, come forward. Float the left leg off the mat. And sweep your arms forward or leave it on the heart center. Find that lifting of your chest, belly up, and lift your back foot so it disappears so you can't see it on your camera. And hold here. Inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your hands down to find standing split. Lifting the left leg up and allowing your chest to come towards your thigh. Head is relaxed, always. No tension in your neck. Lower your left foot down. Pause here in runners. Inhale. As you exhale, find side plank. Inhale, find the lift here. Exhale and hold. Inhale. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Find your inhale in plank. Chaturanga with your exhale. Lift with your inhale. To downward facing dog with your exhale. Very nice. Pause here. Left leg, lift, inhale. Bend your knee and open up to your hip. Square hip off. Knee to shoulder with your exhale. Drive it back with your inhale. And over to the right with your exhale. You can stay here or find rock star or fallen angel and open up. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Float your left leg back with your inhale. Draw it towards center with your exhale. Step and replace. Find a halfway lift with your inhale. Pause here with your exhale. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale, sink into your hip. Inhale here, really drawing the ball of the right foot forward as the front heel draw back. Inhale here. Bring your palms to heart center with your exhale. Lengthen forward with your inhale and twist with your exhale. So we got 2 more breaths here. So inhale, lengthen again and twist with your exhale. Inhale, find the length. Twist with your exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hold here. Inhale, float your arms up to crescent. Exhale, find warrior two. Float the left heel up. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, float the left arm up to find reverse. Exhale in reverse. Inhale here. And warrior in the side ankle pose with your exhale. You can leave your left foot up, lift your up, or you can drop it down. Float your right arm forward. Find the length in here with the space. And exhale, sink to your hip. Inhale again. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Take the lock out of your front knee. And reach forward. Find the Trikonasana with your exhale. Right arm float up. Or maybe you can bring it forward. So spin your chest, belly towards the side. Peeling the top hip up. And press the top of the outer edge of your back foot down. Inhale here, create that space again. And exhale, hold. Inhale again. Exhale, find warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips. And this time you're going to turn your toes out and sink to your hips. So just do a little bit of a movement here, side to side. Bring the weights over to the left, over to the right. A couple more times. And avoid leaning forward. See if you can just drop down to your hips. And from here, maintaining your toes out and knees is parallel to your toes. Take a full inhale, float your arms up. As you exhale, sweep your right arm underneath your left. Inhale, rock forward and up. Exhale, drop down to your hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Unravel your arms. Sweep over the other side. Same thing. So draw your elbows forward and up with your inhale. And as you exhale, guide it down, but maintain it, drawing your elbows out. Inhale, find the lift. Exhale, drop to your hips. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Unravel your arms. Bring your hands to and rest it on top of your thighs. Take a full inhale here. Lengthen your spine here. Draw your shoulder plates down your back. And as you exhale, drop it over to the left side foot twist. Maintain it and lengthen. Activate your glutes. Press down to your feet. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the right. One more set. Inhale back to center. Avoid collapsing forward. Exhale over. Very nice. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the right. Coming back to center. And from here, turn your toes in. And lower to a release. And just pause here. Maybe you can bring your hands in the left back of your head. And find a little sway from side to side. And slowly release. Turning your left foot forward. Find a halfway lift. As you exhale, side plank on this side. Lift your hips away from the mat. Arms up towards the sky with your inhale. And hold with your exhale. Inhale, lengthen the ground of the head forward. Really engage your legs, glutes. And as you exhale, lower your left hand down. Inhale in plank. Chaturanga with your exhale. Upward facing dog with your inhale. To downward facing dog with your exhale. Pause here with your inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Widen your knees out, your feet out. Bend your knees, look forward. You're going to float to Malasana. Pause here in Malasana. Palms to heart center. And avoid collapsing. Some of us may be a bit, we're quite flexible and we can just drop into this. Some of us, we need a little bit more support, and maybe bring your hands to your thighs and sitting out in this way. Absolutely perfect. And pause here. You can drop in here to crow if you've been practicing crow, or you can drop into side crow. We'll meet in Malasana. So from here, we're going to drop off knees forward, and we're going to setting out for our camel pose. So your hips are stacked right over your knees. And from here, you tuck your toes under, or you can flatten it. I like mine tucked under because I don't have to collapse backward. So you don't have to hold on to it. You can just reach back. What you're looking for this morning is bringing your hips in line with your knees without this. And it's all dumped weight onto your lower back. So create the space. You can bring your hands behind you to support your lower back so you can guiding you through. Or otherwise, you can drop your hands. So you're going to take a full inhale first and find that lift. And either your hands down to your heels, but maintain it, bringing your hips forward and really lift your chest up, using your shoulder blades to guide your chest up towards the sky. Avoid flopping your head back. So maintain alignment of your spine, that nice curve, and slowly taking your time, supporting you to come all the way up. From here, you're going to bring your knees together, and we're going to drop our hips back and find embryo. Allow your head to come down and just pause here. And slowly come forward and lift your hips up, find a forward fold. And just pause here and forward fold, maybe swaying your hips from side to side. Take a full inhale, find a halfway lift. As you exhale, step back to plank. Inhale here in plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Last round of 5 seconds before we're going to come to our mat. Right leg lift, inhale. And step it up halfway. And from here, walk your hands back towards your right foot. Bend the left knee. And from here, take a full inhale. And lifting your chest up. Palms heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, sink down, back knee down. Really engage those legs here. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale, you're going to create the space and come forward, floating your left leg up. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, float your left leg forward. And lift it up. Float your arms out to the side. Turn the palms and pressing out towards it. We're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knee. Grab your knee with your left hand. Open the right arm up and bring the left knee out. Your gaze can be forward or take it over to your right thumb. Maintain pressing down to your standing leg. And slowly coming back to center. Bring your palms to heart center. And shoot your leg back. Open your arms up to find aeroplane. So you can bring your arms wide, whatever feels right in your shoulders. So drawing your chest forward and find that lift. And from here, you're going to open up to half moon. So drop your right hand down, find a support, maybe a block, or maybe you can just hold it. You don't have to take your gaze out if it's unbalancing you. This is just a really good start. You just look down. Focus on your extended leg, the standing leg, and find that balance. Lower both hands down to the mat, find standing split, and take it down to runners. Float back to plank and take a vinyasa low. Cobra or upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Left leg lift. Step it halfway. Bend the right knee and lift the body up. Palms to heart center. Lower the back knee down, slightly lower to the mat. Hug your belly in and elongate the body forward. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. This time you're going to inhale, come forward, floating the right leg up. Turn the toes down towards the mat and kick the heel up. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale again. Lighten up your body up. Exhale. Inhale, float your right leg through. Exhale and hold. Sweep the arms out to the side. And this time, turn the palm of your hands back. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Bend your right knee. Grab your right knee with your right hand. Float the left arm out. It's the right knee come out. Gaze over to the side or straight forward. Focusing on your gaze on one point will help a lot with your balance. And hold here. And hold. And slowly bring it back. Bring your hands to heart center and shoot your leg back. Float your arms out and roll your shoulder blades away from your ears. Palms of hands hand up and chest forward. And find that lightness of fly. And from here you can transition to half moon, taking your time and drop the left hand down to any support. And maybe float the right arm up, or maybe you can rest on the top of your right hip, peeling the right hip up and hold. 2 more. And slowly lower your hands down, finding standing split. Float the right leg up. Pause here for a couple of breaths. And take it down to runners. From here, halfway lift. And step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale low. Upward facing dog or cobra to downward facing dog. Walking out here, your knees, your feet, your hips. And from here, take a full inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. We've got 2 more. Inhale, roll forward to plank. You can come to low, to high, to downward facing dog. Last one, inhale. And this time you're gonna lower all the way down to the mat. Sweep your arms to the side. Turn the palm of your hands down towards the mat. Coming to locust pose. Forehead down to the mat. You're gonna take a full inhale. You're gonna float your legs, arms, chest lift. So avoid swinging your head back. Maintain that lengthen of the ground of the head forward. Inhale again. And exhale. Slowly lower down. Slide your arms beside your shoulders and widen hands out to the side. Elbows come up towards the sky. Take a full inhale. Find a lift here. As you exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. And exhale, lower down. And from here, you're going to bend both knees up. Grab an ankle. Either flex your toes or point. It's up to you. So maintaining, if you're flexing your toes, maintain your thighs down towards the mat. So forehead down to the mat. So you're going to take a full inhale, kick onto your hands, and kick up as you're lifting. And you're going to find that kick will lift your chest up. Avoid dropping your head back. So just find that kick and lift. Kick and lift. Hold for 2, for 1, and slowly lower it down. Turning your head over to one side, doesn't matter what side you're turning to, and pause for 3 breaths. Slowly coming back, bring your forehead to the mat. Our last set, floor bow. So bend your knees again. Just bring it, make sure you bring your knees as close as you can towards each other. Preparing yourself with that breath that you're going to inhale and kick back and up. So take a full inhale and kick back onto your hands and kick up. Your chest will automatically lift up from the mat. And find that stillness. And avoid the fighting of your legs and your arms, pulling your legs back. Just let your legs do the kicking. And slowly lower. Turn your head over to the other side. And pause here. And slowly from here, coming up to tabletop. And we're going to pause in tabletop. So turn your right foot out. You can see it from here on the camera. So just pivot your right foot out and lift your right knee up. Some of you may have done my video, and this is quite a familiar little pose. Sink into your hips. And from here, you're going to float your left arm up and bring it over. Inhale here. Exhale, sink to your hips. Float your left arm to the side. Inhale, extend, and maybe you can bring your right leg out. And exhale, sink to your hips. So one more on this, both sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sink into your hips. Inhale, float your arms up, sitting back into your heels. As you exhale, you're going to drop your right knee down. Inhale, come all the way up. Bringing your hips forward like we've done in camel pose. And take your gaze up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, draw your elbows, sink your hips halfway back. Inhale, float your arms forward. Exhale, scoop through with your inhale to come up. And find the lift here. And find tabletop. Over the other side. Turn it out. And lift. Sink into your hips. And float it up. Take it down. Over to the right. Maybe you can just do this or float it up. Drop it back and over. And finding that little nice and slow. Drop it down and over. One more set. Drop it back and over. Drop it down and extend. Drop it back and drop your knee down. Take a full inhale, unravel, float your arms up. Finding a big bend here, hips forward, and really extend here. Taking your gaze up maybe. Slowly come forward, untuck your toes, draw your elbows, huck your belly in. Scoop it through. Inhale, find cobra pose or upward facing dog to tabletop. And from here, you're going to drive your right knee over to your right wrist. Turn the right foot underneath the left hip. Walk your left foot back. And bring your hands to the side first. And come up to your fingertips and find that lift. It's really important to make sure that the back of your foot is in line. Just quickly show it here. So sometimes our heel turn out. So make sure that you can find tucking your toes under and press down, lift your knees slightly up to maintain that alignment. And once you feel that you find that alignment on your hips, then untuck your toes, press down the top of your feet, and just pause here. See if you can iron out the lower back if there's any tension in there. Shoulders are relaxing away from your ears. Finding the slight lift of your chest. Take a full inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to walk your hands forward and come down. allowing your body to give you the feedback. What's feel good and what's need to be adjusted. And slowly coming up onto your hands. Bring your upper body up. And from here, you're going to slide the right foot back. And find downward facing dogs, just releasing out here and walking out your dog left and right. And slowly lower your knees down to the mat. Slightly left knee this time. And bring it over, setting up for your pigeon pose. Same thing here. Bring your awareness to your back foot. Set it up first. And if you need any support, maybe a block or cushion or a book underneath your left glute to support you in this. And just find a pause here first. Sometimes we come too quickly to lying down to sleeping swan without finding the alignment and the feeling on this part here of the pose. Soften your shoulders away from your ears and find the length. Feeling in here, there's a slight pull of your belly up and bringing the right hip slightly down, a bit more compression onto your left hip. And slowly from here, you're going to walk your hands forward, maintaining that flat back and come all the way down. Or you can come over onto your forearm and just stay here. Sometimes it's quite nice, come onto your elbows, palms together, and just bring your palms to support your head up. And again here, can you find any part of your body that need to be relaxed? Listening to those respond from our body, it's really important to get the feedback, and we'll be able to find adjustment or be able to have the enjoyment of that feeling good in that side of the body. And slowly walking your hands back towards you, supporting your upper body up. And slightly left foot back, finding downward facing dog. And maybe taking the left leg back, any variation, and walking it up to release. And slowly from here, you're going to come onto your backs. And hug both knees in towards your chest. Maybe separate your knees. Give it a little bit of circle under your sacrum and your back. And from here, we're going to find happy baby. Grab from the ankle or the inside of your sole of your feet or the outside. Whatever feels comfortable. Some of you maybe grab your two big toes and just let that weight of your arms to draw your knee down towards the earth. Your face is relaxed. Shoulders is absolutely relaxing to heavy to the mat. Avoid floating your tailbone up towards the sky. Maintain your tailbone going away from you. So, and taking your lower back down, avoiding that whole lifting it up to bring it high up. So this time is in the yin part of our pose. It's allowing everything, using our own body weight to do the pose. So opening out into our hips and our joints. Settling your mind and wait for the feedback. And slowly release from here. Bring the sole of the feet to the mat, and we're going to just unravel our spine. Bring the sole of the feet to the mat. Make sure they're hip width distance. Bring your hands and turn the palm of your hands down to arms to the mat. We're going to take a full inhale. You're going to float your hips up. Float your arms up towards the sky and bring above your head. Exhale here. Inhale, find another lift of your hips. And exhale here. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower your hips down as your arms come back down. So we've got two more sets. Inhale, float it up. Exhale here. Inhale again. And exhale low. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it down. Extend the left leg out, draw the right knee in. Inhale here. Squeeze your right knee towards your right shoulder with your exhale. Inhale again, create some space. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your right knee over to the left side, extending the right arm out. Inhale again, create some space again. And exhale, drop over to the left. 3 more breaths in here. So you're going to inhale, drop with your exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Pausing here, find stillness. Taking a full inhale, bring your right knee back to center. As you exhale, draw it out. Bring your left knee in with your inhale. And exhale, squeeze it in towards your left shoulder. Inhale again here. And exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, guiding the left knee over to the right side. Take another full inhale. Exhale, drop in. Inhale again. Exhale, drop in. Inhale. And exhale. Finding stillness here. Check in with your left shoulder. Is it relaxing down towards the mat? And slowly coming back to center. Hug both knees in. Extend both legs and arms out towards the sky. Give your legs and arms a really good shake. And slow it down. Lower your feet down towards the mat. Extend both legs out. Widen your feet out as wide as you want. Feel comfortable. Maybe do a slight move of your hips just to make sure that you feel comfortable on your lower back. Maybe your shoulders. Take your arms out to the side to find your Savasana. Please take time in Savasana. Sometimes we tend to rush this pose. Allowing your whole self to coming back to acknowledging all this work that you've done. Taking your time to come out whenever you're ready. So thank you very much for joining me with Vinyasa this morning. Hope you have a lovely day and be safe out there. Namaste.